Right, welcome, ladies and gents. Aquaman has bombed. Not a surprise, obviously. And actually, the winners here are Warner Brothers, even though they worked on Aquaman, and it's their movie. So, Warner Brothers released 3 movies this weekend: The Color Purple, Aquaman 2, and obviously Wonka was around as well. 3, what should be, well, I guess Wonka and Aquaman should be blockbusters. Color Purple, not so much, but they've stood on themselves. And Aquaman bombed, obviously, quite spectacularly. Bombed over 4 days. It only took $38.3 million, which means no one wanted to go and watch it, which means it's now done, dead, as a dodo, it's gone. And this is the dceu just going out with a whimper. So this is the box office roundup, ladies and gents. Generally speaking, do this every Monday, but of course, yesterday was Christmas. I wasn't going to do it then, guys. I wasn't going to do it then. And of course, now we've got full figures for the whole holiday period. And obviously, that will continue a little bit, but it's a little bit of a late wrap-up for you guys here. So apologies for that, but let's dive into it today. Hit subscribe if you're new here. Let's catch up on the world of pop culture, movie news, movie reviews, and, well, look, these things, you know, it is what it is. Box office. I want to ask you, before we dive into the results of Aquaman, were you a fan of DC? Let me know. I'd be curious to hear, very curious to hear. But let's take a look, shall we? So the Color Purple, I am genuinely surprised. I think a lot of people are surprised. This is a musical. Generally speaking, they haven't been massively successful. There have been some huge hits, of course, but not all the time. So they're really hit or miss. So the musical, whose producers include Oprah and Steven Spielberg, opened to $18.1 million from 3,142 theatres on Monday. On Monday. That's really good. That's really good. Christmas Day opening, $18.1 million. That's very good for a film like this. That is the second best showing ever for a movie opening on Christmas Day, and it's the best since 2009. So that goes to show just how good it is. Now, the record holder for the biggest Christmas Day opener belongs to 2009's Sherlock Holmes, which is, of course, not adjusted for inflation at $24.6 million, so significantly more money by today's numbers, but still really, really good. George Clooney directed a movie called The Boys in the Boat. This was a film which released on Christmas Day. Didn't do that well, but it didn't have a wide showing. It was only 2,500 theatres, $5.7 million. And realistically, that's Amazon, because they bought MGM. That's them releasing the movie so they can be in contention for Oscars. That's basically it. That's the reason why. Ferrari opened on Christmas Day to $2.9 million. Not good, but again, 2.3 thousand theatres as well. So, not incredible, but yeah, not bad. Not bad either. I mean, obviously they would have want more, but you got to toss it up with the theatres as well. Is it okay? Is it not? But the real movie that got demolished this weekend, James Wan's Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom of Eating the Bugs. Now, that Monday, so Christmas Day, only did $10.6 million. Aquaman 2, they say, is the overall winner of the long Christmas weekend. It might be, but it's a bomb for the property itself. $38.3 million from 3.7 thousand theatres domestically. That is atrocious. Really, really, really atrocious. So it did $80.1 million overseas. So it's a little over $100 million worldwide, but that's still terrible. It is absolutely terrible. Now, you can also discount a lot of the money which they took in China, which is $30.4 million. Why can we say that with the utmost certainty? Ladies and gents, is because China takes a significantly higher portion of that box office monies. It's not the same 50-50 split. China, you are quite literally looking at 60-70% that they take. The good old CCP and Winnie the Pooh over there. So they take a significantly higher portion. But it bombed. Like, it's an absolute epic failure. Over $200 million budget. Well over $200 million budget. Yes, it's crossed $100 million domestic. Only just. Not domestic, sorry, worldwide. And yeah, only just. this will just go down and down and down from here. Yeah, it's done. It's dead. I highly doubt this is going to have legs. Highly doubt it. Now, I know loads of people will compare it to the other movie. So Aquaman, you know, when it was released, yeah, it did okay. The 3D opening of $67.9 million. And then overall, domestic tally was 105.4, 22 million on December. I mean, literally $22 million on Christmas Day when it was released initially, when the first one was released. I mean, that's crazy. $335.1 million domestic it earned as well. The highest grossing DC EU title as well, released 1.15 billion. This is an epic failure. Now they say this is Hollywood Reporter. It says Wan's movie leads further credence to the superhero fatigue theory. Aquaman 2's opening trails the recent 46.1 million start of box office debacle, The Marvels from Marvel Studios. Yeah, it's a bit of superhero fatigue, but I also think it's dog shit movie fatigue. People are like, you know what? This is a dog shit movie. Why would I want to go out and watch it? Literally, ladies and gents, the villain was global warming. Fuck off. No, thank you. I'm good. I don't want to be lectured again. If I step outside my house, I'm lectured. If I go into London, I've got little plebeians gluing themselves to the road, causing huge traffic jams. Just piss off. Go away. I'm done. I don't care. You know, climate change was quite literally, or global warming, whatever you want to call it, was quite literally the villain of this movie. No, I'm good. Thanks, but no thanks. So, huge bomb. This movie will lose somewhere in the region if it follows standard superhero movie trajectory, right? If, and it's a big if, I say this, if it follows standard superhero movie trajectory, this movie will lose somewhere in the region of, drumroll please, $275 million and upwards. That is an incredibly massive chunk of change just to lose on dogshit films. So Wonka did pretty well. It's doing really well, actually, all things considered now. So domestically, it's took a total of $85.9 million, $257.2 million worldwide, globally. Pretty good. Like, it is actually pretty good, you know. Not going to lie, pretty decent. Its opening weekend was awful, which looked like it was then going to bomb from then onwards. But yeah, it's doing pretty well. Migration's pretty good as well. But the real loser here, even though it's the winner of the weekend, is, of course, Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom of shocking scripts. Anyway, what do you guys think? DCU's dead. Aquaman limped out impotently for its final performance. So, yeah, drop your thoughts down below. Cheers, guys. Take care. Bye-bye now.